Slamming the president's strategy, some lawmakers on both sides of the political aisle criticizing President Trump's promise to meet North Korea's aggression with, quote, fire and fury. But can he take action without them? Here now, the judge, Judge Andrew Napolitano, Fox News senior judicial analyst. Break it down for us.
The president has the authority under a 1973 law called the War Powers Resolution, which was passed over President Nixon's veto, to engage American military for 90 days and then report to Congress, and then a second period of 90 days, and then he has to stop at the end of 180 or get authorization from Congress. That's the statute. The Constitution says only Congress can declare war. And if you read James Madison's notes on that, they were adamant. The president wages, the Congress declares. The president can't pick the enemy, only Congress can. But Congress has sort of twisted that in the Vietnam War, Cambodia incursion era. So, short answer, can Donald Trump use the American military in North Korea without going to Congress? Unambiguously, yes.
And preemptive strike, does it matter if it's if there's been like direct antagonization?
There are other treaties. There are treaties to which we are a party that regulate who he can attack. But the general law is, if he has a sound reason to believe that an attack on America, American property, American people, American allies is imminent, meaning within a day or so, he can engage in a preemptive strike and can do that lawfully.
So why was everybody jumping all over him for this then?
Well, I don't know the answer, but I can guess that the language of more firepower than ever before in history either was Donald Trump's hyperbolic way of trying to scare Kim Jong-il, or he was talking about, he meant it literally, in which case he means nuclear weapons, which would really be out of line because that would kill innocents.
Right, but he says, but all he said was we have more firepower than we've ever had before. That's true.
He said he would use, he would bring to the table.
He's bringing it to the table. I mean, by virtue of having it, you're bringing it to the table. I
don't want to defend his attackers because I am not among them. You've asked me why they're attacking. Some of them believe, like John McCain, that the language the president chose actually exacerbates things and gins this guy up. I would like to believe that the president's language was vetted by the intel community, who told him this is the type of language that'll settle this guy down in North Korea. I mean, war has to be under all law and under the principle of just war. David Asman's familiar with that principle. It has to be a last resort. They have to, all other rational means to prevent violence have to have failed before you can justify pulling the first trigger.
And it does seem like we've tried all other types of talks. We might as well try the very tough talk.
I thought that what Nikki Haley did this week was truly remarkable to get China and Russia and the United States to agree on something like this. But these are economic sanctions. They're in the pipeline. It'll be months before the squeeze is felt over there.
It's true, but who knew she was going to be such a superstar at the UN? I mean, she's really been tremendous. Thank you so much. Speaking of superstars, Judge, thank you.
Oh, you're so
David.
Sweet.